Hello beautiful people, it's your girl Euella and welcome back to my channel. As you can probably tell from the title, this video is called How to Help Your Friend Through a Breakup. Now we often don't think about this, but our ability to deal with a breakup successfully and healthily is largely dependent on the people you have around you, your support system.
Val, you know you look good.
You look good, girl. Whatever happened to the good old days?
Oh.
Good old days.
What good old days?
You see, breakups are actually pretty crucial times for getting the space to breathe and think and reflect. But if you're going through a breakup and you're holding so much and you're firefighting and you're just dealing with what has to be dealt with, you don't often have the space or the time or the introspect to be able to be looking at what's going on for you and where you want to be in the future and what's happened in your relationship. And that's where your friends and your support network comes in.
Have we got the most fantastic surprise for you?
No, you're not going to sing.
I mean, not that fantastic, sadly, no, but still pretty good. We've decided we're going to take you to Paris for the weekend so you can forget about everything, particularly forget about Mark Darcy.
Friends and family can often help you through that process, hold things that need to be held and firefight things that need to be fire fought and kind of create a little protective barrier around you so that you can do that meaningfully. So I'm going to be giving you 5 tips to help you help your friend get out of that breakup and hopefully have a little bit of fun in the process. So rule number 1, listen. Seems really obvious, but we rarely listen to each other. Not waiting for the pauses, not waiting to be able to talk and say the thing about me. Listen. We rarely take time out of our busy, hectic lives to really gift ourselves and our time to someone. And this is what your friend needs right now. They need someone to hear them. The anger, the frustration, the sadness, the triumphs. They need someone to listen to the whole of their kind of breakup process. Take their lead. This isn't about you or what you would do. This is about them. I'm a real firm believer that people need to go on a journey of self-discovery and self-learning themselves. Like, advice is great, but I really think that people need to be able to go on that journey alone and find answers themselves. You should be there to facilitate that, not to lead that. So when your friend is talking to you, try and use open-ended questions to help them get to the answers that they need. Because that really changes the focus of the conversation. It starts to put the power back into their hands, empowering them, making them feel, actually, yeah, I do know some stuff and I do know the answers and I can get through this shit on my own. Think of your friend and their emotions as one big, heavy handbag that they're carrying around all day. Now, when your friend is going through a breakup, this bag is going to feel particularly heavy and there's going to be so much shit in there, you know, things that they might have forgotten about or new things that's been added to the bag or things that they're trying to work out, like whether they still need to be carrying these things. When they're talking to you about what's going on for them, this is them essentially getting that handbag, like in a way as if you're carrying a bag yourself and you're looking for something in it, like for example your keys. You'll be putting your hands in there and you might need someone to hold something in that bag for you while you look for other things. And that is essentially what the conversations should be like. You are there to hold some of that stuff for them. Not do anything with it, not decide, actually bitch, this shouldn't be here, we need to throw that away, or you need to keep that, that's really important, you should keep that. No, it's just like, sorry, can you hold this a minute? And they're literally giving you some stuff. They're telling you something about how they're feeling. And you just say, do you know what? I'll hold this for as long as you need. And when you're ready, I can give it back to you. And hopefully your bag will be lighter. But if it's not, no worries. We can do this again. Woo! That was a lot for one section. That should just be the whole video basically. But now we got more. Let's move on to number 2. Number 2, create safe spaces. So if you've got a friend who's going through a little bit of a hard time and probably going through a little bit of instability, one of the best things that you can do as their friend is to create safe spaces that are secure, that are protected and that are stable, even if these spaces are only temporary. When I'm talking about a safe space, I mean an emotional or a physical space that your friend can come to where they can bring their whole self into that space with no bias, no judgment, no bullshit. Where they feel free to change their minds about shit. To create an environment where your friend feels that they can talk to you about whatever, even if it's embarrassing, even if they've kind of changed their minds. You don't want them to think, oh, I already know what they're going to say, so I'm not going to say it and I'm going to keep everything to myself. You can have a physical safe space, that like where you go somewhere and you go somewhere that feels safe and protected, where you can talk about all the things that you want to talk about. Or it could be an emotional safe space that maybe it's got nothing to do with what's going on for your friend right now, and it's just about escapism. Like, read your friend, take the lead from your friend and give them what they need. 3, give your friend space to breathe, to process things, to think about stuff, to get used to being on their own. That sounds a bit harsh, but you know what I mean. And get to know themselves again. What sometimes happens when you're in a relationship, especially a long-term relationship, is that your sense of self is shaped and influenced by that other person. You know, it's like, I am you, you are me, and part of my identity is my relationship with you. So when that relationship suddenly breaks down, you can sometimes be left thinking like, who am I? And you need to give your friend the space to kind of figure that shit out. 4, check up on your friend, check up on it. Check up on it, boom, boom, check up on it. As well as giving your friend space, you've also got to check in on them. Or whether it's just dropping them a little message to say, I'm thinking about you, because the first thing that starts to go is your self-esteem. Your self-esteem is the first to go, and all your little niggly thoughts start coming in, like you're not good enough, nobody likes you. Oh, first of all, it's my partner, but now it's going to be all my friends and my family going to disown me, and you just like go on a massive slippery slope mentally about who you are, your sense of self. So having someone just drop in and say, hey bitch, I'm thinking about you, can't wait to see you, it means everything. And I'm shit with any kind of form of communication with anybody, because that's just the way I is as a person. But you need to recognize that these things can mean the world to somebody. It's your actions as well that show that actually I'm here for you. You need to show them that you're riding in their corner. Like whenever they have a little bit of a slip up in terms of like a mental or emotional slip up, that you're there to like, man, we riding, we still riding, don't worry, we're all here, we're all in the fucking, get in the car, girl, we're all here. Number 5, take time out for yourself. It's really easy, especially when your friend is going through a little bit of a rough time, to really like give yourself to them, like your whole self, like, and that is amazing, and that's why you're a selfless bad bitch. But also we want self-aware bad bitches as well. I know it sounds really cliche, but you cannot help your friend if you're not in the state to be helping yourself. If you're not helping yourself, if you're not looking after yourself, you can't look after anybody else. Especially if you're trying to set a good example to your friend about spending time with yourself, getting to know with yourself, listening to yourself, taking care of yourself, then you need to lead by example, fam. You need to be out here literally riding for that. Like literally ride or die for the notion of like me first. But you'll be better placed to support them to do that if you're looking after your number 1. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really enjoyed doing it with you. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel, because we're kind of changing the world out here, like slowly but surely. It's taking a long time, but we're out here. We all have a friend who's going through some shit, so we need to be well equipped to kind of like fight off that bullshit. I'm Euella, and I look forward to seeing you guys soon. Stay blessed. Bye.